afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming to this 2021 signing day. We're so excited we can be here in person this year. Last year we did it virtually, which is not quite the same, so I'm happy to have all of us here together. We'd like to welcome, first off, our girls this year. We have no boys this year, but we've got some girls who have decided that they want to become educators, and we are so proud of them. It's a great choice. You won't regret it, I promise you. We'd like to thank our special guests who are here, Mr. Adam Hathaway, our superintendent. Thank you for coming. Dr. Tom Mark, Dr. Fred Rayfield, who is our CTA director, Dr. Chad Stone, we know, our principal. And I'd also like to welcome our special guest, our FGE president this year. Her name is Cristela Castillo, and she has a speech that she would like to give, just some opening remarks for you. Are you ready, Cristela? We'll call you up here. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Cristela Castillo. I am a senior here at Tift County High School. When I was a sophomore, I signed up for the Early Childhood Education 1 course, strictly for the purpose of having a class for an open spot. I had no intention of becoming an educator. Okay. Ms. Webster often reminds me of something I said to her the first few weeks into the class. I said, elementary teachers are babysitters. Wow, I was wrong. The more I've spent in class, I began to see that EP teachers do more than that. They do more. They are everything but babysitters. Now I'm finishing up my early childhood education pathway. I am receiving a cord, and I just finished my last week of practicum in a second grade class at Charles Spencer Elementary. My favorite part of practicum was the bonds that I built with the students. Attending practicum and building bonds with these students furthers my desire to become an educator. I plan on attending VSU in the fall and pursuing my early childhood education degree. Without this pathway, I would have never realized my love for teaching.
And this is just a short video from Richard Wood, Georgia School Superintendent.
Hello, this is State School Superintendent Richard Woods. Happy Future Educator Signing Day. To every student taking this time to signal their commitment to entering the teaching profession, I can not be prouder of your decision, or more confident in the impact you will one day have on Georgia's children. I've spent nearly 3 decades in education, and I spent 14 years in the classroom. Becoming a teacher was one of the best decisions I ever made. Even though there are challenges, this profession brings with it the joy of investing in students and knowing every day that you are making a difference in their lives. Public education is essential to the health and future of our state, and nothing is more crucial to the success of every student than access to an excellent teacher. Because of that, the decision you're making today actually benefits the entire state of Georgia. Congratulations on taking this important step. I wish you all the best as you pursue a career in education, and I'm grateful Georgia's future students will have the opportunity to learn from you. And hopefully one day, I'll see you in the class. Thank you and have a great day.
And now, if we welcome Mr. Adam Hathaway, our superintendent.
Hey guys, I will keep it short and just reiterate what Richard Woods said. This is one of the most rewarding jobs that you will ever have. It is unbelievably frustrating because sometimes you do feel like you're a babysitter, but it is unbelievably rewarding because you get to change the lives of kids. And it really does make a difference. And some days you go home and you're just completely worn out because you're so emotionally invested in kids and you want to see them succeed. And there's nothing that feels like that day where you see them come together and do what they've been working so hard to do. So I'm so proud of each and every one of you for making that commitment. We need great educators. I know there are enough people that talk bad about our profession and say that they would never go into it. I can tell you they're fools. Because when you can give back to people and when you can change lives, that's one of the most rewarding things that you can do. So thank you for your choice. I hope you all go off to college, get a degree, and are able to come back here to Tift County and make a difference in our community. So thank you all.
All right, Dr. Rayfield? You're up.
Would you like me to hand you this, or you just want to get them all?
Just a couple of things before we get into presenting the actual certificates and the signing. This is a statewide designated signing day for early childhood education. And as Mr. Hathaway said, I'd like to congratulate each one of you on your choice of completing this pathway and moving in this direction in terms of pursuing a career in education. Your program that you've been through and your field experiences and the time that you spent at our elementary schools or wherever you did your practicum would not be possible without the hard work of Ms. Webster and Ms. Vance. So I'd like for you to give them a round of applause for an outstanding job in terms of putting the program together for you. They really have stepped out of the box this year, and we've gone, I think you've gone anywhere from First Methodist pre-K or daycare all the way up to 5th grade. So you've had a real variety of experiences, and it's not that way in a lot of places. Some places you just get plugged in and you only see one view. They work awfully hard along with Ms. Bryan back there to make sure that you guys have a positive experience and as much variety as you can possibly have. As Mr. Hathaway said, there is nothing more important than a career in education. Those of us who have spent more than 30 years in the profession know that sometimes the rewards come much later. Many times we don't even realize that we have had the impact on a child or a student or even an adult learner until years down the road. When we happen to run into them or reconnect with them at some point, and they themselves have become a teacher or a professional, and they say, look, we didn't take time to tell you when we were in school, but thank you for what you did for me because it guided my decisions and my career path. And so as you go into this profession, whether you're working in child care or whether you're working as a certificated teaching professional, understand that your impact will be huge. Your impact is sometimes hard to measure, but it is very gratifying when students and young people come back to you and thank you for your commitment to teaching them and making the quality of their life much better. And we could not provide the program and experiences that we do without the support of administration. Dr. Stone has been extremely supportive and flexible for the new ideas that we've put in place and allowing our students to get out there and take advantage of those opportunities. Mr. Hathaway, Mr. Weldon, the central office has been super supportive in terms of helping us get future Georgia educators off the ground and implementing some new things. And Dr. Martin with the College and Career Academy there to support us in anything that we do. So thanks to all those folks. Let's give them a round of applause. And then we'll get to the real business at hand. And that's to recognize your accomplishments and get you to sign them. So we are ready. Ms. April Billings. You want them to have a seat, right?
Yes.
Receive your certificate, have a seat over here. We're going to do two groups, and then one group and sign, and then another group and sign. Miss Deanna Black. Congratulations. Caitlin Boyd. Emma Burgess. Christilla Castillo. How bad did I mess that up? All good?
Very good.
Is it for our first group?
Yes, yes.
Let's give our first group of signees a round of applause.
Girls, you ready? Go ahead and sign.
Everybody get your pen up. Dr. Stone is fixing to capture the moment. One more round of applause for your commitment. Okay? You guys can go up.
Leave the pen and take your certificate.
Leave your pen, take your certificate, and then we'll get a group shot of everybody at the end in front of the platform. Jasmine Ramirez. Deanna Ramirez. Oh, she's smiling. I must have messed that up. Danya Ramirez. Alexis Walker. Diana Alday. All right, ladies, when everybody's seated, let's get our pen up, ready to sign. Dr. Stone will capture the moment again. Give them a round of applause. Again, let me offer my congratulations to the entire group for outstanding accomplishments. We appreciate your dedication to the field of education.
All right, and before we welcome Dr. Stone up, I'd just like to add that this is my I've been an early childhood educator for many years, but this is my 17th year of teaching, but only my 3rd year being here at the high school, and this is by far the best group of girls that I've worked with. I've had so many compliments from all of your teachers, from practicum placements, and just so, it's so, I get emotional about it, but it's just a beautiful thing to see, like Christella come from, I'll never forget, Christella, I was not a fan of yours when I first met you because you said that, but now I love you. I loved you anyway, but when she first came in and she was like, oh, early childhood educators are just babysitters, and after being in early childhood for, at the time, 14 years, I thought, oh, she doesn't have a clue, and I honestly didn't think that she would finish the pathway, but she kept coming back and coming back and coming back, and I think that she wouldn't mind me telling you that her parents were kind of tried to steer her away from being an educator after she told them she wanted to be, but she just kept telling them, this is what I want to do.
Because we don't make enough money.
Because we don't make enough money. And now I think they're on board with it, and I will be there at your graduation at VSU, and I would love for you to teach my babies when they come up. I would feel so honored to have any of these girls as my children's teachers. So I'm just very, very proud of you, and I know Ms. Vance is too, so I think you deserve one more round of applause. All right, Dr. Stone.
It is, well, and one more thing, then I'll quit. It is, because I never realized, coming from elementary, which I love those babies, how I would feel about y'all leaving. It's sad to me. I'm like, this will be the last time we see them. And y'all are like, no, we'll come back, but, but it is. I love y'all too, and I'm just so proud of you girls. Y'all done an amazing job.
Ms. Vance and I don't like to talk at first, but then once we get warmed
Yeah,
up,
we
you
can't
can't
talk.
shut us up. All right, Dr. Stone, it's all yours.
Thank you, ladies. Hey, congratulations. It's an honor to be here today. I want you to understand, we talk every single day. We talk about some things that we're going to add to it. I want you to take from this, as our system has adopted something, I want you to relentlessly pursue a culture of excellence, and that's going to make you better today than yesterday. I need you to do that. I plan on being the high school principal here for a long time. So we need quality people in the elementary schools to be able to educate the kids that's going to come to us so that we can continue to reach our goal of what graduation rate? 90%. It starts at the elementary school. We talk about it here, but it starts at the elementary school. So I'm so proud of you. Say congratulations. This is an honor. I want to say thank you to Ms. Webster, Ms. Vance, for your passion that you put into this. It's awesome. Thank you for that. To Mr. Hathaway and the board, I appreciate the support that y'all give to being able to allow our kids to do that. Dr. Rayfield and Dr. Mark and our CTA, hands-on, being able to get out of this building and go into places and be able to see it, that they're not just a babysitter or we're not doing those things. It is a passion, teaching, and I believe that. This is year 26 for me. It is a passion. I hope you have that same passion, because when you do that, you can affect kids, and they will be where you are sitting one day. I love you. I appreciate you. I wish you the best. I want to see you back in Tift County at one of our elementary schools. And if you change and want to teach at the high school, send your resume to me. Would love to have you here. Thank you.